Yeah.
And action.
SF is the best.
On Saturday you can rest.
No, you can't because you have studying to do. Okay.
Hi, my name is Jens. I live here in Haight-Ashbury and I study graphic design.
My name is Alex. I study graphic design as well, and I live with Jens. We have a third roomie. His name is Carl. We didn't have him here, so we just grabbed a picture of him. He's from Berks, but he studies in Miami Art School.
Art direction.
My name is Eva Morris and I am here in San Francisco to study advertising and my major is art direction.
Hi, my name is Sarah Turner and I'm in San Francisco studying advertising, and my major is copywriting.
Hi, my name is Lisa and I'm studying graphic design.
Hi, my name is Josephine and I study advertising and copy at Academy of Arts.
Hi, my name is Isabel. I study creative strategy at Academy of Arts with copywriting as well.
A mix.
Hi, my name is Susanna Palm. I'm studying graphic design here at AAU in San Francisco.
Hi, my name is Jacob Galley and I'm studying advertising and creative strategy here at AAU.
So my name is Jonathan Matthew. I study advertising at AAU and my direction is creative strategy.
My name is Vicky. I study the master's program here at AAU. I do advertising and copywriting.
My name is Carl Hampus and I'm in graphic design.
Chase?
Yeah.
Chase. Yeah.
Chase?
Bank of America is best. Second best is Chase.
I just googled Chase versus Bank of America and apparently Chase won.
It doesn't cost anything.
And it's hamburgers on our cards and horses.
Yeah, it's very personalized if you like that.
Chase has a great app, cars that work everywhere.
And you can get like a Disney card as well with 10% off at Disneyland.
Yeah.
With Chase.
It's a good idea to pretty early when you come here just to get an American back, just so you have your credit or debit card and you can just use it everywhere. So you don't have to pay all the fees for if you want to just take a withdrawal. You have to pay a fee every time if you use your Swedish card.
Yeah, and it's easier to just use an American card because they're sometimes a bit like vague if you can use an international card, like if you wanna.
And Chase is good. We've had just only good experiences with Chase. Our backman rocks.
Yeah, we have it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Don't go for, vad heter stekarbanken?
Oh, Wells Fargo.
Yes!
Wells
Wells
Fargo.
Fargo.
Is the bank called.
Don't have Wells Fargo.
That is a tricky bank.
Yeah.
They tend to.
It looks nice though.
Yeah.
Whole Foods. Yeah, we actually just shop at Whole Foods because we value food a lot and I think it's important to eat good stuff because there's a lot of bad stuff in America.
Whole Foods is good. It's a good chain, store chain with organic foods.
But I think the cheapest is like probably Safeway.
Yes, and they have free home delivery if you become a member.
Target.
Target is, I think, cheaper to buy food.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Food-wise, we used to go to Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's is good if you like organic food.
Yeah, Trader Joe's is a place that they produce most of their things locally and it's mostly organic and it's a really nice place with a good ambience, I would say.
I've never been into organic food before, but then we went here and we've been shopping so much at Trader Joe's, so I don't know, I actually like it. We will see if we
It
go
tastes good.
crazy organic when we come home to Sweden again. Maybe I will.
Tenderloin.
Tenderloin. Give me a T!
T!
Give me a E!
E!
Give me a N!
N!
Give me a D!
D!
Give me a E!
No, you should really not go to Tenderloin.
It's
It's not a
serious.
joke.
No, it's really serious.
Like,
You can get shot there and mugged and beaten up.
Don't go there.
don't go there. I mean, like, you shouldn't go there.
No.
I think a couple of weeks ago it was like 7 people that got shot just 4 blocks from here. And that was in Tenderloin. We live just at the outskirts of Tenderloin.
No, you don't go to Tenderloin. It's very you feel very hotad. Vad fan är det? Threatened, yeah, when you go down there, because there's a lot of people, like they won't harm you like the old homeless people with their trolleys and stuff, but because they mind their own business, but they might be like shouting stuff at you, and those that you're supposed to be afraid of are probably the younger gangs that are like our age, that are out at night. But like nothing has happened.
Before we came here, we heard that this neighborhood called Tenderloin was supposed to be very dangerous, but it's not actually.
No.
I mean, it's not really dangerous, it's just a lot of high people that are a little crazy.
You got the
Right.
crackers and the hobos, but still, it's like they mind their own business.
Yeah, exactly.
The social gaps here are
You
very
can't-
huge, and don't just mind your own business if you're there.
But I mean, like, if you compare the whole situation here to Sweden, of course, there is like a big difference to how people are and how they react, and it's just don't do anything stupid. It's kind of
Common sense.
Common sense, and yeah. So don't. I mean, like in Sweden, you can go and be the way you are, but just think an extra time when you're here.
Just don't go to Tenderloin.
I think that AT&T is best for the phone because they have really good like service and stuff.
I have T-Mobile. I like T-Mobile.
T-Mobile sucks.
I have Verizon.
Yeah, and I have AT&T.
And I have AT&T.
And I have a prepaid account. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it's called.
I also have prepaid, and that means that you don't like sign up for anything. So when we go home to Sweden for the summer,
You don't need to pay.
we don't need to pay.
We use T-Mobile.
T-Mobile is really great.
I think it's pretty much the same either way. Even if you use like T-Mobile or AT&T, it's probably the same.
I think that AT&T has better service for internet and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You can also, like, if you're a couple of guys coming here, you can just go together and get a family pack from
Yeah.
T-Mobile. I'm not sure about the other one, but T-Mobile is pretty decent.
T-Mobile, I think just mainly like all the cell phone companies here, we have real bad service indoors.
Yeah.
Like you can go in a
I think
cafe
the
and you
signal
have
is pretty
really
weak.
bad service, and then you go outside and you have like full 3G or 4G or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and the Wi-Fi at home we have Comcast.
Ooh, don't go there. Comcast is like Tenderloin. Don't go there. We have a Comcast, and sure the internet works, but they're really sneaky with the payments.
We have a deal with Comcast. Comcast sucks, but I think they're the best probably.
Yes, their support sucks.
Everyone sucks basically, but
Yeah. But Comcast has like 10 times faster than AT&T and Verizon.
yeah.
And I heard people have like AT&T who like 5 days a week, they don't, or 5 days a month, they don't have internet. So
The internet is fast.
Yes.
It is good. Because you're like, you have Comcast, you can't say that fast.
Really try to Google what you get.
Like Comcast, they're really expensive, and the internet is not always that good. And actually, like our internet is really good.
Yeah.
We have like really good internet,
Yeah.
and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like I think Emma said they pay $70 a month, and we just pay 40. So that's yeah. Yeah.
Comcast isn't that good.
You
choose your professors.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's important. Ask for in the Berg's group. Ask for good professors because they are better and worse.
Yes.
There's like 9% on like your maybe 80, 90 on your course that you have a good professor that like inspires you, and because otherwise you won't care.
No.
And don't think of your grade too much either.
No.
Because they will set up a bunch of rules that you don't have to follow, I think, because you have your own credibility, and so don't think of your grades.
Yeah. In the end, it's your own work that matters.
Some things are very American. They want you to be like very American and in a box, and you should just not listen and don't do that. I didn't, and I still have good grades. So because they will like value your work when they see it.
Yeah.
So try not listening too much, because then you will lose like your own creativity.
I would say that since this is an academic program and not a diploma program, as for example copywriting or advertising, the diploma studies at Bergs, you have to study a lot of other stuff than just advertising. So that's an important thing to think of when coming here. So it's not just advertising. For example, now I do art history and philosophy, which is very far away from copywriting, I think, right now, but it's still something that I have to do to get my degree.
On the first day, at least in graphic design, they're going to tell you that you need to buy a lot of shit, like 2 hard drives, printer and everything like that. And they will tell you to buy the most expensive printer ever.
You get like a paper from each course with the stuff that you need. And there's a lot of stuff. I think I spent like $200 or maybe $300 on just not equipment, like tools for classes.
If you have some things from home, just bring them. For example, camera.
But your first 2 courses, if you're in advertising, will just be like making film.
Yeah.
And if you can like afford or already have a camera that can record as well, you should have it, because I think that will like make my work more fun.
Yeah.
Because when I like borrowed like high quality cameras and didn't use my iPhone, I thought it was much funner like making those movies.
Yeah.
And like I've heard that you continue like through your education in advertising to make videos like case movies and stuff. So it's like a really good investment if you should do an investment in advertising. And also if you have a microphone, you should bring that. Otherwise you can record audio on your phone as well. And you should also bring
A tripod if you have one. Or
tripod.
buy one.
That's good.
You need that for graphic design as well.
You'll need a good computer. You can buy one here though. They're cheaper in the United States.
You need Sharpies.
You need Sharpies, a lot of Sharpies.
Rulers and everything that has the measurement is inches, so
yeah, everything is inches, so don't bring
to
that.
bring like Swedish.
You're gonna have some expenses when you come here, unfortunately, for stuff that you need for the classes.
But a lot of times they exaggerate the
Yeah.
things. So it's like you get away with a lot of less things that they tell you to buy, like a lot of books and stuff. Like we bought books that they're like you can read them if you want to.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So just take a chill pill when they tell you to buy things and just
And because we live
ask
together.
other students if you really need them.
Well, like from creative strategies, like there are some fees that, because like graphic design students, it's like you have to buy like tons of stuff, but don't be fooled like when it comes to advertising, because some of the classes requires also like materials, which you will take like if you're not waiving any courses this term, you will have those classes next term, and it may go up to like for one class, for one project you can pay like $50 or $70 for like tools.
But I would really recommend to like Google it and ask the older students who study graphic design what to get, because my teachers told me to get a printer for, I think it was $1,000, and then instead I got one who's works perfectly for $300.
So that's another thing. When they tell you to buy some things, they will probably tell you to go to Blick or one of the other art supply stores. Just check on Amazon first. if they have it. They'll probably have it cheaper.
It will
And
take
if
like
they have
a
it,
few
just buy it
days.
there. Yeah.
It'll take a few days to get it shipped, but
And if they don't have it, you can just go to our store later.
Money. You need money.
Money.
You need
money.
to be rich to study. No, we shouldn't scare you now. It's not that expensive.
No.
Get to know the teachers and to talk to them if you need any help, because they can really help you and arrange your program so that you get your degree the way you're supposed to.
I did that mistake, like I didn't talk to my teachers the first term at all, so I got 2 classes which I didn't like so much, but yeah, so I totally agree with you, talk to your teachers.
Apartments here are really expensive. They're really expensive.
when we first came here, most people just told us to contact this Yoli guy, and he was awesome. He would get he knows like he has a lot of housing in the city, and a lot of people is like, yeah, he makes it super easy for all the Swedish people. He know that they're good guests, and they take care of everything and pay the rents and everything. So it's like, okay, I guess we'll call him.
Yeah, really. He usually hooks up a lot of Berg students, studenter, should say. So yeah, we came in contact with him, and he gave us this little thing.
He's friendly when he thinks that he can get something.
I
from
think he's
your,
an arrogant prick.
Yes.
Don't talk to Yoli.
No, don't talk to
Yeah,
him.
talk to him, but don't trust him.
No.
Grab a bigger, but and like feel like use your own like brain and don't just listen to all the others' opinions. Like think for yourself. Okay, is this Yoli a good guy or not? Is this apartment good or not? And don't like take the first thing you see.
No.
Because we didn't do that,
No.
and I thank God every day because we didn't.
You have to like know before that he's going to try to trick you, because he says like, oh, I got this apartment for you, this is a friend price, like I will give this apartment to you for this much because I like you and you're like, I know your friends and so on, and then we say like, oh great, and then we go on Craigslist and we find it for like $100 cheaper.
And then you say something to him and he's like, I've never listed this on Craigslist. We were like, it's the same apartment.
We didn't get a good picture of him because we think it feels like he just uses Swedish students basically.
We pay like, what do we pay a month?
8,000 each, 7,000 each, Swedish crowns. So like around 7,000 or 8,000 each per month.
Tenderloin is really cheap, and also the lower Knob Hill is really cheap, but we wouldn't want to live there, basically.
I mean, we pay the same
some
price
want to,
as
but-
most people.
Yeah.
So
just make up your mind before you choose anything. That's I think, the most important advice. When we came here, we just stayed in a hostel and just found out everything we wanted to know about every area. So
yeah, I think a lot of people are
really good advice.
stressed to get an apartment because school starts, and like so you have to like. I mean, some of our friends stayed in hostels when they started school.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
that
not a
hard.
rush. It's important. You're gonna live here for a long time, so
Yeah.
it's important to get a good place.
And most contracts when you sign for an apartment is a year. It's like there's no arguing. It's most of the year.
No.
So yeah, you'll have to live here for a year if you find a shitty apartment. You still you can't break the contract.
And just check on Craigslist for different apartment deals, because there's a lot.
Yeah. So
And you can just walk around and find some areas that you like, and find hopefully a viewing of an apartment there, and just go to it and just check out every different apartment. I think we were like 20 different viewings before we made up our mind.
But I understand why some people want to live downtown, because it's close to everything. You have your friends and your classmates, and you can go and shop whatever you want within 5 minutes. But for us, when we came to downtown, it was, we looked out of the window and was like, okay, do we get inspiration here? No, we
No.
don't. And then we came here we live in Pacific Heights.
Yeah.
And we saw the ocean, we saw the people around, we saw the cafes, and yay! That's like the best coffee in the world. So. It's nice to feel the contrast when you are downtown and then you come here. It's like you can breathe.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now I'm home.
The thing is,
beautiful.
I need to say, some people don't like downtown, or like they're like, oh, you shouldn't live there, but our school isn't downtown. And the thing is, when I go to like Russian Hill or up towards Marina, I really like it there, and I love San Francisco when I'm there. And then I'm like, oh, I don't like downtown. I rather want to live here. But then when I'm walking on my way back from Marina or what have you, and you see the skyline of the financial district in downtown, then I'm really happy to like live here in the center, near to school and near to everywhere, because we can literally. I've taken the Muni once when
I did it as well for like a school project.
Yeah.
But I would say that in general, otherwise, for example, rents, you should expect them to be between. People generally pay between $800 a month up till perhaps $1,500. So between 800 and the double.
If you want to
Per
live
month.
like around the downtown area.
And we pay like around $1,000 per person
Yeah.
each month, and that's probably the cheapest you're gonna get away with. So
Um,
you have to come with at least $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I mean, I know people who live for like $500 in people's like closet, but it's always temporary, and it's very like you don't want to live in someone's closet, even though you think you do. It's like just take a loan and live like a normal person, because it's so much easier just to go like shopping for food and have a fridge and everything.
Yeah.
The first month when you pay, you have to pay 1 month,
2 months.
2 months deposit. Yeah, 2 months rent is a deposit, and then you have to pay 1 month's rent, and that's like 3 months rent the first month when you get here, and then
So
you have
we
to
paid
pay.
like 20,000 each for our deposit.
Deposition.
Oh yeah.
We had to pay like, what was it, 1.5 month in advance.
Yeah, plus the
Plus first month.
So that first bunch of money was quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to show them your I-20.
Yeah.
What else? Passport copy.
Passport copy, visa copy.
Yeah, just go to like courier place and they'll fix it for you.
Yeah.
My number one tip is actually to embrace the moment that you're actually in San Francisco and that you're studying here. Because I realized that maybe 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, that I'm actually here. And that we're here, we live together, and we are a bunch of Swedish friends who have a lot of fun, and have moments that we cry together and we laugh together, and just embrace that, because I think it's the best. I think this is the best part of our lives, and it's now. So that's my final tip. Yeah, so much love here. Woo!
From us to you.
But you will have the best time of your life here.
Yeah, and it will be like hard to
Think of that, as Isabel said, because you will be stressed.
It's
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work. So sometimes you have to step back and
eat Ben & Jerry's.
What I want to say is, like, if you come here and you don't like it, just stick through it, because it will be great. Because I usually adapt very easily, but I literally had some times when I was like, oh, I don't like this, like, I do not like this, and this is not what I thought it would be. But
that had nothing to do with me.
This is amazing. The school is great. Everybody here is great. The city is great. It's just, I could not ask for a better place to study. So just stick through it if it sometimes feels hard. It's rad. Yeah.
And we will be happy to help you.
Yes.
If you have questions, we're all in the Berks San Francisco group.
Yeah.
Josephine, Isabel, and Lisa. You can find us there.
Yes.
So we can like, if you have like questions, because I had a lot of questions, you can just ask because it's just fun to help you.
Yes.
So yeah,
And we have different majors, so that's
yeah,
good.
that's good. Yeah, like yeah.
I'm graphic design and they are advertising.
It's warm here.
Good luck!